Lanterns are lit everywhere to celebrate the day Buddha came to this world and to announce the beginning of the Yandenghe Festival. In Seoul Plaza is lit a grand ornate lantern modeled after Hwaeumsa Temple's 3-story stone pagoda supported by 4 lions, Korean national treasure number 35. The grand lantern brightens the hearts of all people during this festive season. Colorful lanterns in diverse shapes embroidered the sky above Cheogesa Temple. Traditional lanterns greeted citizens at exhibitions set up at Bongwonsa Temple, Ujang Gongwon Park, and Cheonggyecheon Stream. The traditional lanterns came in diverse creative forms and colors. Each and every lantern spins its own story and holds the earnest wishes of those who carefully crafted them by hand. Before marching onto the streets to begin the Lotus Lantern Parade, the joyous Olim Madang unfolded at Dongguk University Stadium. Theatrical groups and dance teams masterfully demonstrated their chosen art. This was a time for all to unite as one, from little children to adults, from laity to monastics. If the Yandenghe Festival feels freer and livelier than other festivals, it is due to the volunteer spirit of all the participating organizations. Their minds know we is greater than I. Their minds want to come together as one. Such minds make the festival overflow with smiles and laughter. We bathe the baby Buddha figure to celebrate the birth of Buddha and to renew our vows to live clearer and purer lives by cleansing our minds of impurity.
부처님께서 이 땅에 오시는 기쁜 날을 맞이하기 위해 이 자리에 모였습니다.
연등행렬의 시작을 선언합니다.
With the commencement declaration, the Lotus Lantern Parade left Dongguk University escorting the baby Buddha. The Lotus Lantern Parade is led by Yandenghe banners and colorful grand ornate lanterns. The picturesque scene filled Jongno Street, chasing away the darkness. A beautifully illuminated moment on Jongno Street. A moment participants become one, transcending gender, class, religion, and nationality. All of these lanterns were handmade by participants. Several months before the festival, participants began designing and making their own lanterns, either by taking lantern-making classes or by getting advice from specialists. And here they are. The lanterns brightened up the parade as expressions of original taste and exquisite beauty.
한복을 곱게 차려입고 행렬을 함께 해주고 계십니다.
Anyone can join the parade if they want to make lanterns for themselves or for neighbors, lanterns that illuminate the darkness and dispel ignorance. And at the parade, visitors can meet citizens of many other countries. The vigor and passion of youth with fervent hearts. The wisdom and light that illuminate darkness and dispel ignorance. The pure hearts of children. The millennial Buddhist culture of the Lotus Lantern Festival dates back to the Goryeo dynasty when the Yandenghe was celebrated at the state level. Now, it has become a festival shared by the whole world on an open stage. Those who directly participate in the parade number in the tens of thousands. If we add spectators and foreign tourists to this, the actual number of participants is imponderable. After the parade ended, a post-parade celebration unfolded at Jonggak intersection, where parade participants, Korean citizens, and foreign tourists mingled together. From the Django Hourglass drum dance, folk songs, festival songs, and other dance performances, the colorful, diverse, and lively performances were powerful enough to unite all as one. This means to transfer the merit one accrues to others for the sake of sharing. Through such compassion, we can become one in the rain of flower petals and find true joy. Nationality, age, and ethnicity cannot divide us anymore. If we open our hearts to each other and hold hands, that is enough. The next day, the traditional cultural events were held in front of Cheogesa Temple. Lotus lantern making becomes more popular with foreigners every year. In this way, Yeondeunghae is not only a festival to watch, but a festival to experience firsthand. At the traditional cultural events, you can experience diverse traditional games and the culture of Korea all at once. You can make rubbings of printing wood blocks, draw folk art, or make pottery, masks, and incense. You can even challenge yourself by making traditional handmade paper hanji crafts, traditional Korean flutes named piri, and natural dyes. The fun doesn't stop there. You can play dharma drums together with monks. You can have photos taken dressed in traditional bride and groom Korean wedding attire. In the International Buddhist section, representatives from Mongolia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, and Tibet showcase diverse performances clad in traditional costumes, further enriching the festival. However, even the best of attractions are not enjoyable on an empty stomach. We cannot do without the joy of eating both common and novel foods at the festival. Meanwhile, on the stage set up on the street in front of Cheogesa, there was a round of performances. Audiences were overjoyed by Buddhist and traditional folk performances such as a percussion instrument performance, tightrope walking, the Yeongsanjae Buddhist ritual, and a Pungmulnori percussion music performance. Afterward, the stage was turned over to international participants from Mongolia, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar. As darkness gradually fell on Insadong and the street in front of Cheogesa, a mini lantern parade and stage performances unfolded to mark the festival's grand finale. Yeondeung means lighting lanterns as well as lotus flowers, so the name Lotus Lantern Festival has been used as Yeondeunghae. It means that we should light up the darkness and ignorance by making truth our light and by making ourselves our own light. We hope the brightly lit parade lanterns and grand ornate lanterns in diverse and colorful forms will remain everlasting lanterns in the hearts of the participants. The 2012 Yeondeunghae Festival, with the theme Peace to Our Mind, Happiness to Our World. The dazzling display of dance movements on stage heightened the zeal of the festival. Beginning with a lantern lighting ceremony at Seoul Plaza, there were traditional lantern exhibitions, a celebration of harmony, a lantern parade, a post-parade celebration, traditional cultural events, and lastly, a mini street festival. All of these events contributed to a lively and exciting Yeondeunghae Festival. The festival was a hub of openness and mutual understanding. The festival united the whole world as one. In the razzle-dazzle that heralded the festival's finale, participants already are looking forward to next year's Yeondeunghae Festival. A stage steeped in tradition, a stage overflowing with joy and passion, a stage overflowing with zest, enthusiasm, and deep emotion, a stage of understanding and togetherness. That is the Yeondeunghae Festival. We hope you will join us at the 2013 Yeondeunghae Festival.